Hi Capricorn, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I normally do is let flip, fly, or fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards. Take a look at that. Are we looking at life, love, career, or health? And then clarify with different oracle decks. For some reason today, I was led to use the Psychic Heart Tarot by John Holland, and we've already had one card flip out. So that is dedicated effort. So we are giving some dedicated effort to something, and it's going to start showing up. Listen. So let's see. I'm going to just keep going and see where this takes me. I felt like shaking things up today. Strengthening bonds. Okay. So you're going to put a dedicated effort in. I feel like this is a relationship oriented. You're going to put in a dedicated effort. You're going to be strengthening bonds, and you listening to what the other person has to say has a lot to do with it. Manifest. So by you putting in the effort and listening, you'll be strengthening bonds and probably manifesting the type of relationship that you are looking for. So, darkest fears. That makes me feel like, because we've got that listen card, and this is strengthening bonds, and we're manifesting a new type of relationship. I feel like there's probably going to be some discussion of darkest fears, some heart-to-heart conversation of this is what I'm afraid of. And that really is how you strengthen bonds. I mean, whether it's girlfriend, guy friend, girlfriend, two guys getting together, chit-chatting. I mean, one of the ways that we strengthen our bonds is by sharing our deep, dark fears and stuff like that with people. I mean, you can't be surfacey and talk about the weather and expect a relationship to deepen. So that's what it makes me feel like. Somebody's going to come into your life and you're going to deepen a bond with them and have a better relationship at the end of it. So that's nice. Okay, let me think about what I want to ask, because I am doing this totally different than normal. I feel like I want the goddess cards. So what can we look forward to after we have this sit down talk where you listen, they listen? I'm going to say both of you probably share your darkest fears. And this does not have to be a love relationship. Shoot, this could be a business relationship. This could be, you know, this is getting to the bottom of maybe some, what do I want to say? This is getting to the bottom of some bad communication. And bad communication comes in many ways, shapes, and forms between all kinds of people. Hell, it could even be with a neighbor that you've had bad communication with. And somewhere along the line, you guys decide to sit down and hash it out. So let's see what happens, what you can look forward to after you hash it out. With that one, compassion. Okay. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So maybe there was some judgment going on between the two of you, and you guys decided that you were going to put that aside. You were going to listen. You were going to hear what they had to say. You were going to see things from their point of view as they were going to see things from your point of view too. Okay, I like how this is going. So let's see what else is you can look forward to after you have this heart-to-heart conversation, after you hash out the deep, dark fears. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give others. So maybe you both start giving to the other more and each one's receiving. Maybe you both have had your arms out, like, keeping each other at a distance, and you're not going to keep each other at a distance. Maybe the next time the neighbor bakes a pie and brings over, you'll take it, and instead of going, no, I don't need it, or somebody offers to help you, and you go, okay, I could really use the help, instead of pushing them off and pretending like, whatever. I mean, take that any way you want. Women especially, I think, are really bad about receiving things. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. This makes me think that perhaps going into this conversation could be a little frightening to you. So it may be one of those, like, when you've got like deepest, darkest fears coming out. So if you're having a heart-to-heart conversation and where you're discussing deep, dark fears, that can be very scary. So that says be strong, and that you're stronger than you think. So the worst thing that happens is you share your deep, dark fears and they reject you. Well, then you're kind of done with that relationship, right? If they reject you for being completely authentic and honest, you can't do much about that. If they're not receptive, but you're receptive, all you can do is fix yourself and change yourself and the way you react to things. Let's get a couple more here. What else can you expect after this, after you hash out things? I want that one, but not that one. I'm like, go outside. All right. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. I think I've gotten that card 15 times today. So maybe that's where you need to go to discuss these deepest, darkest fears, is go for a walk outside and discuss them. And then you won't feel trapped or anything. Sometimes you can feel trapped when you're inside. So maybe if you're discussing deep, dark fears, I like that one. Inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So you'll be stepping more into your goddess power, or God power, I'm going to say, once this whole thing happens. Let's see. What do I want to do next? I have all of my cards out on the table, and since I'm doing this different than normal, all right, I'm going to say, what else does the universe have to say about deep, dark fears coming out? What is it going to release? What kind of things are going to be released within yourself once the deep, dark fears come out and the boogeyman's not hiding in the corner anymore? Once you release these deep, dark fears within you, or what's getting released, I guess, along with these deep, dark fears, have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So to me, this is saying, it sounds like, okay, I'm going to say this. It sounds like there is a very, very serious conversation coming up. And it is going to be frightening for you and the other person, probably. And I would go in and say a giant prayer before I went into this situation and ask for peace within myself, peace within the situation, that the words came out the way I wanted them to, that they were able to say and I was able to receive, because this feels like this is a very serious conversation that is about to go down here. And I mean, when the card listen shows up along with deep dark fears, you know, there's some, it just feels like there's some very seriousness, very serious about this. So ask your angels before you go into this very serious conversation to, you know, there's possibility they could say something that could trigger you, and you want to not react negatively while you're in there. You know, people cannot feel safe if you get all bent out of shape every time you they say something and you don't like what they say. They're going to quit telling you stuff, basically. Visualize success. Okay. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Okay. Visualize it coming out well instead of worrying about what the worst case scenario is. Integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So make sure that during this serious conversation, you are speaking your truth, and realize that they are speaking their truth at the same time. And you can't get mad at somebody if they are speaking their truth, just like they shouldn't get mad at you for speaking your truth. And so that's where that triggering, sometimes when somebody speaks truth and it does something inside of you, sometimes people react negatively. So just know that could be coming down the pike, and you need to be aware of that. What else? That one wanted to come out. Archangel Michael. You are working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. It's interesting. All of these words, this situation, this situation, this situation. Obviously, we have a situation going down here. That's about as clear. So, yeah. A situation is about to go down. I am a Capricorn. I have a feeling I know exactly what situation is about to go down. I'm Capricorn rising. One more about this situation. That one. Oh, we got two. Ear chakras. Okay, so that would be the listen card again. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. I feel like that could, yes, that is listening to your intuition through music and whatever, but I also feel like that goes along with the listen card. Listen way more than you talk during this situation that is about to go down. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. I get that all the time. I've already started writing my book. I hear you, Spirit. I hear you. Okay, we're at 13 minutes. I feel like, let's see. I'm looking at all my cards. Just give me a second here. We are ascending. These are my ascension cards. So once this very serious talk situation is over and done, no, I'm just going to say last words from the universe. Fulfillment. So I feel like that's saying there's going to be a happy ending. What else does the universe have to say after this very serious talk goes down? What else does universe have to say about being of service? And there's lots of books there. So this feels like So this might be a teaching moment for you. As you go through this and you come out the other end a better person, and I feel like you're going to learn, really, really, really learn something through this whole process. And it might be something that's worth sharing, that could benefit other people, that because being of service basically to me is helping other people. So whatever is about to go down is going to be something worth teaching to other people. Honor how far you have come. As I'm getting a throat chakra activation, I feel like that is saying perhaps you are going to be speaking your truth. The other person is going to be speaking their truth. And in the past, you would have handled this a whole different way. In the past, you would have not handled this at all. And this is a bit, I don't know, man, this is a big thing coming down, from where maybe you used to be to where you are getting ready to go. So, okay, let's get at least one more card. That one, relax and allow light within. So I feel like you're probably going to be a lot more nervous before you go into this situation, but relax. I would suggest a bunch of lavender oil before you go into this deep, dark discussion about fears, and calm yourself. Meditate beforehand, do whatever to try to keep yourself as relaxed as possible, and know that whatever happens, happens for the highest good, that whether this person stays in your life or doesn't stay in your life is for the highest good. And think about it this way. If you guys are aligned, you will continue to be friends afterwards. If you guys are not aligned, you will know that, and you will both be able to peacefully go off into the wild blue yonder alone. And you cannot hold that against anybody if you guys are not aligned. You know, if your guys are like this, you don't want to be with somebody like that. You don't want to hang around with somebody like that. You don't want to be friends with somebody like that. So just take it slow. All right, I'm done talking. I will see you guys middle of August. Bye.